Whether with his band or performing his one-man show, Travis delivers his unique performances to audiences throughout the nation. Travis Dukes coming right up on the Chris Top program.
I am the Dorkinator. I was sent from the future to make the world a safer place for all of the dorks. My primary objective is to dorkinate anyone who gets into my way. If you are not a dork, I will pummel your head between my mighty dorky thighs until you're dorkinated. I will smash you in the dorkhood like the little puny sissy baby you are. The future will be better for all dorks of the world. Now I have to get to the jobber.
Many will imitate, but there is only one top.
The one and only Chris Top.
The Chris Top program, only live on Spreaker.com.
Spreaker.com.
And a proud member of iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Mr. Pop.
Take it from the top.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of black rock back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove along here, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish studio apartment here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. It's been way, way too long. But, you know, we've been busy. We've got good excuses. But first, I want to mention something. I'm a little bummed out.
For what?
Well,
Because The Walking Dead wasn't on? Well, technically it was on yesterday.
oh, man. Fear the Walking Dead starts in like a week.
Yep, next week.
I've already got it scheduled on the TiVo. I'm so excited.
I'm ready.
The first 2 episodes are going to record. We made it number 2 priority right behind Walking Dead. Yeah. But now, do you want to know why I'm bummed out?
Why are you bummed out?
Well, you know, the little M&Ms that you buy, like the regular size M&Ms?
Yes.
Okay. They're good.
Mm-hmm.
I love M&Ms. It's like one of my favorite candies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've got those mega M&Ms. They're like the size of Frisbees.
Those are a little too much for me.
No, I think they're great. but the problem with them is, it's like they're mega, but there's like 3 in every package.
Really? 3?
Yeah, it's like you expect it. I guess you just expect it to be a lot, and then you open it up and like 3 fall out instead of like the whole package.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, so what really is the point of making them bigger if you're only going to put like 3 or 4 in there?
Yeah, because when you have M&Ms,
I'm exaggerating,
you want to
but
stuff
still.
your cheeks.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like you eat.
You can't stuff your cheeks with 3 M&Ms.
Well, I like to like just wolf down a bunch of them and then savor like half a pack. But with these, I don't have the savoring aspect.
Yeah, you have freaking three
Yeah.
M&Ms.
I mean, there's probably like more like 9 in there or something. But they're not really the size. They're the size of Frisbees. They're like mini disc.
Well then.
But they're still pretty big. And I just bum me out.
Yeah. I like those mint M&Ms.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
They taste like those Andes.
Like Andy Bernard?
No,
from
not
The
Andy.
Office?
No, I said
Are you a
Andes.
cannibal now?
Andy's mints. They taste anyway. We've got Travis Dukes on the show today. Travis is actually a local guy. Well, he plays a lot of local places in Clarksville, so it's cool to have him on. And I'm excited to talk to Travis and catch up. We weren't able to get him for the museum just because we didn't find out soon enough. But we've got him on today.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
That's super cool.
We might be able to talk him into stopping by the museum just to see us while we're there for Riverfest.
That'd be pretty good.
Because I would feel cool if I was hanging out with Travis. I mean, I got to keep it real.
Yeah.
It's all about.
Because you're not cool.
No, I'm not. And it's all about me. And if Travis will come and just like kind of hang out with me,
Yes.
I'll pay him.
It is all about Chris.
Yeah, I'll slip him a 20 if he'll just, pretend to be my
That's
friend.
like bribery, dude.
It's kind of sad, isn't it?
It is sad. Get your life. Get
I
it.
need to
Get your life.
I need to get my life together is what I need to do. Travis Dukes coming up next on the Chris Top program. TCTP Passion Awards, September 2015. Passion is an intense emotion, a compelling enthusiasm or desire for something.
Not one single artist on this page needs an explanation of the word passion. All of these individuals live it each and every day. Life as they know it revolves around the passions that keep them moving forward and striving to be the best they can at what they love. Passion is contagious, so let's do our part and show these talented people we love what they do and want them to always follow those dreams.
TCTP Passion Award will be given to 5 artists who want it the most. Everyone taking part in the Chris Top program event at the Clarksville Customs House Museum September 10th, 11th, and 12th may deserve the award, but only 5 will go home with it. The artists are depending on your votes to prove to the world that they can wobble like no one else. Go to thechris.program.com, click on the Events tab, and vote for as many artists as you want once a day. Please vote often, and remember, this is all about spreading awareness of the event. No one has to participate, but who doesn't love a friendly competition from time to time? Good luck.
Everyone is invited to attend the live interviews all 3 days and bring lots of friends. The final day will be full of entertainment, prize drawings, red carpet pictures, thanks to Magnolia Emporium, with your favorite artist, and of course, TCTP Passion Awards. If you cannot attend the interviews in person, please listen on the Chris Top program.
Work on being awesome worldwide with us and our friends at Clarksville Customs House Museum and Magnolia Emporium.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Mr. Pop.
Take it from the top.
You are absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. This is the Chris Top program.
It sure is.
It is, isn't it? We're busy today. I mean, we've got
four shows.
Yeah, 4 shows altogether. It's craziness.
It's crazy up in here.
Yeah, and it is a lot. Sometimes.
Up in
We've
here.
got a box fort behind us.
Yeah, we sure do.
What the hell
It's
is that
like-
all about? I can't even get to the couch.
It's a little too much.
It is.
like-
It's a lot too
I
much.
feel like I'm crowded, and I don't like that. I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah, Abby likes it.
I know she does. She doesn't like it at the same time because there's really not much she can do. There's no open boxes.
I wish I was a cat so I could balance on a wobbly box on top.
Wouldn't life be easier if we were cats? I mean, let's be real here.
There might be a song in that somewhere. I don't know.
There is a song in everything.
So, Travis, how are you today, buddy?
Very well. Thanks a lot for having me, guys.
Oh, man, it's my pleasure. It took me a while to get in touch with you. You're a busy guy.
I try to stay as busy as possible, and I heard you were looking for a friend for $20 just a few minutes ago.
So are you for sale? That's the question.
I know, right?
He is available weekends, weekdays, weeknights
Right?
for the low price of
You
$20.
can come to my next birthday party and hang out.
Yay! Maybe next year.
So now you're all
I like
over the
ice cream
place.
cakes.
I was looking at your schedule, and you just play. You play in Nashville, you play in Kentucky, you play in Clarksville. Am I missing anything?
I also volunteer with a group called Musicians on Call here in Nashville, in which we go to the bedsides of patients at Vanderbilt Hospital. And so that's something that, people can't come out to and see, but that is an organization that I perform with and I'm glad to be part of.
That's really cool. How satisfying is that for you? I mean, to be able to give back a little bit like that.
I've seen some interesting things. And I got to meet some really, really nice people. And it's always great to see them smile after you leaving, because a lot of times these people may have been in a car wreck or something like that. So just seeing them smile a little bit, it lets me know, like, hey, there is a lot you can do with music. It's very powerful.
I'd be too much of a big baby to get through it. I'd start whining like a little dog when
Chris.
That's just how I am. I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know. I don't know why.
Can you do it? You can, or whatever. I was trying to be all Yoda, and then it sounded like Tarzan. And
Yeah,
then
it doesn't work for you.
Can we just like pretend that those 2 seconds never
It
happened?
just doesn't work for you.
No.
Now, Travis, I've got 4 songs of yours that we're going to play, and I love every one of them. Now, I've got to admit, though, one of them, it took a minute to grow on me, because the first time I listened to it, I thought, man, is this for real? And then,
Is this for real?
yeah, and then I listened to it again, and I thought, I kind of like this. And then I listened to it again, and I guess that means that I kind of got addicted to it.
Sometimes those are the best songs because, like, there's been a lot of songs that I'm like, I don't know.
Well,
but
yeah, the first time I listened, I thought, maybe, is Travis on crack? What's he doing? But then...
Oh, no.
But
which song would that be?
But then
He
the
knows.
third time I listened to it, I was like, man, this is making me smile. This is but anyway, it's Cuckoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, but it took a while, but now it's like one of my favorite songs. But when the first time I listened...
Is he on crack? Is he?
The first time I listened, I didn't know
Was
about
that
it.
going to be a question that you're going to ask? Are you on crack?
So, Travis. But anyway, so what's coming up in the near future if somebody wants to come out and see you?
Well, like you mentioned earlier, you can check out my website, travisdukes.com, and you can also check out videos, the calendar. If you see some open dates on there and would like to hire me, like we talked about, I am for sale.
Okay.
For $20?
And, yep. Well, maybe a little more than that, but I do perform in Clarksville quite a bit, like I heard you talking about earlier. We usually once a week, Wednesday night at the Gilroy, right there next to the campus, Austin Peay campus.
Oh, that's cool. So we need to come out and see Travis sometime.
Yeah, that would be great.
Because, I mean, we go out to Nashville all the time to see our friends, so, I mean,
we need
kind
to
of nice.
go out to our hometown.
Yeah, just go out to Clarksville.
Like right out the door.
Right, and check Travis out. Now, if I wanted to stalk you on Twitter and Facebook and all those places, you have all those sites set up as well, right?
Yeah, you can at Travis_Dukes. Somebody already grabbed at Travis Dukes, I guess, but that's all right. And you can, of course, Facebook, YouTube. Who knows what else? Whatever else comes out, I'm sure I'll try to be a part of it.
Okay, well, now we're going to play one of your songs, but before we play it, we'll talk about it. But before I do that, I do want to welcome Tegan to the chat. And
Hi, Tegan!
There's some silent people in the chat as well.
I was talking to my friend Kristen about Tegan the other day.
Yeah.
She was like, she sounds adorable.
Tegan's a superstar. And then we've also got somebody in the Spreaker chat. It's Cut the Rope. It's good to see you.
Cut the Rope looks like a happy guy.
I guess, I don't know. But anyway, feel free to join in and ask questions. If you want to ask questions, you can do it you can do it a number of ways. The easiest way is in the chat because we monitor that the whole time. And that's on the ChrisTopProgram.com, or you can leave messages on Twitter. We may or may not check it. I got to admit, we're pretty bad about that until after the show. And then there's other, and you might be listening to an archive show if you're listening on iHeartRadio or Stitcher. So come to the ChrisTopProgram.com when you get a chance when we're doing a live show, and you can communicate with us while we do it. Yeah. So anyway, so we're going to start out. I didn't put these in any particular order because I do love them all. We've got Bad Tattoo. So what? Where did this song come from?
Well, my buddy and I, James Brewell's his name. I walked into his office, and it was our first time ever writing together. Mm-hmm. And he pitched that song idea, and neither one of us have a single tattoo, so it's kind of odd that we wrote it, but it was just more of a symbolism type of thing. Just and what I mean by that is like, somebody can be forever stamped on you, or something they've done you will be forever on you, kind of like a bad tattoo.
Now, if you did have a tattoo, what would it be?
Well, if Bad Tattoo went number 1 on some type of music charts, I'd probably tattoo Bad Tattoo on it somewhere.
That would be epic.
Well, since we're going to be besties, you can just, like, maybe one of you and me.
Hey, wait. To be besties, you have to pay an extra $20.
Dang it! All right. So this is Bad Tattoo, Travis Dukes, right here on the Chris Top Program.
Forever in the shadows, sketched in shades of gray. I regret like a bad tattoo. What else could I say? I'm like a drug and trying to hide the scars in the tracks in his face. A memory that will haunt me until my dying day. Your name will be engraved in my tomb. You're like a bad tattoo. Like a bad tattoo. What else could I say? I'm like a drug and trying to hide the scars in the tracks in his veins. A memory that will haunt me until my dying day. And your name will be engraved in my tomb. You're like a bad tattoo. Nothing I can do. You're like a bad tattoo. What else could I say? I'm like a drug and trying to hide the scars in the tracks in his veins. A memory that will haunt me until my dying day. Your name will be engraved in my tomb. You're like a bad tattoo. Your name will be engraved in my tomb. You're like a bad tattoo. You're like a bad tattoo.
Bad Tattoo, Travis Dukes. What do you think?
I got a question.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me a high five.
Oh, yeah, high five.
You were raising your hand.
Yeah.
When have you ever raised your hand?
High fives suck, dude. Try again.
It was kind of wimpy, wasn't it? All right.
Still wimpy.
What's your question?
What are the harmonies on that? Did you do those yourself, or did you get, some people to help you out with that?
No, I did almost all that besides the bass and the drums. The guitars, the vocals. I did all that.
That's nice.
He's multi-talented.
Yeah.
Well,
When I hear that song, I picture myself walking away from an explosion in slow motion, and I look really cool.
I want to listen to it again.
it's a cool song.
Uh-huh.
It's really cool. But he's just
I'll
a cool
never
guy.
think of it the same again now. I will always walk really slow now whenever I hear that.
Just don't look back if there's a building blowing up, because that makes you uncool.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So I learned that a long time ago. Yeah.
I see it in movies now and think of you, and every time I see that they look back, it makes me cringe, and they're not badass anymore.
Nope, not at all. Now, you went from, you grew up in Kentucky, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and then you got your degree, and you were actually a teacher for a while.
Yes, I taught special education at Fairview High School, which is in Williamson County, Tennessee, for 3 years.
So how does a guy leave teaching to go into the music career? Like, what went off in your head to make you do that?
Well, I always was told, music is tough in Nashville. It's tough to get into, so I definitely wanted something that was going to be consistent and a good job, and something that I enjoy. Mm-hmm. And so, but I also was working in music at the same time I was doing the teaching, and it got to where the music was just getting pretty busy, and so I just thought, well, I might be able to, put all my sole focus into it, which is the reason I moved to Nashville, was to do music and make a music career.
Sure. And do you miss, because it seems like you've probably got the heart for a teacher. I mean, do you miss that? I mean, are there ever times you want to go back to it, or you have tunnel vision right now?
Yeah. Well, every summer I look and see what job vacancies are available, and special education happens to be one of those high demand teaching jobs, that along with like math and science teachers. So there's always a demand for it, and you don't even they have teachers assistants too, or that work with special needs children, are also in high demand. But I do have my substitute license. I have to do it once a year to keep my license current. So I at least got to get to do it once.
That's really cool.
That is cool.
How cool would it be to have Travis as your sub? You ever sing to the kids?
Oh yeah, yes. So and sometimes they're completely surprised too, because I might play a rap song and they're like, "What?"
Man, I saw one of your influence because you're funny because one of your influences is actually Eminem, and then you've got
Eminem is great.
Yeah, but then you've got right beside Garth Brooks and people like that.
Eminem.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty impressive. Yeah, Garth Brooks, Tom Petty, Nirvana. So you're all over the place with that.
Yeah, well, I just, all those people you listed too, I feel were great entertainers as well as great songwriters. So,
yeah.
I really like the aspect of all those people you just named off.
Do you have a favorite Eminem song? Because
probably "Lose Yourself." I think that's probably one of the greatest songs ever written. I mean, he won an Academy Award for that. So that's saying something to cross over into and get an award in something that's not really about music.
I really liked the video for "Guilty Conscience." It kind of reminded me of The Twilight Zone.
That was a good one.
But they're great storytellers, and I guess that's sort of I guess describes you as well, because you like to tell stories in your songs.
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
I think that's important. I mean,
it is.
I love a song, where I can just sit back and not have to think. I mean, those definitely have their place, and I don't have anything against those. But then when it comes down to it, if I had to choose, it would be a good song that tells a story.
Definitely.
Garth Brooks is a master at that. Billy Joel, I love Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
He's great at telling
really
stories.
Good.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's just.
I was thinking about calling Billy Joel up the other day. And,
get him on the show.
Stuff, I got busy and I just didn't have time. For him.
It happens. He's probably mad at you now. So, Brand New Moon, Travis. Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh wow! I wrote that song. That's probably been 3 or 4 years ago now, and I was just really, trying to think of a way to say, let's just wait till another day, without, trying to be creative about saying it, and that just kind of popped in my head, and I sat down and wrote that tune one evening.
So, now, does this stuff just come to you? I mean, are you like just a genius when it comes to song? Because I hear stories all the time. Well, I just got up out of bed and I wrote this song in like 5 minutes. Is that how you are, or does it take you a while?
It just depends. Every song is different, and it just depends on maybe who I'm writing with, or if I'm writing alone.
Right.
And I keep my ears open and try to listen, because you never know what somebody might say, and you're just like, whoa, what'd you say? And could I use that in a song?
Right.
Most of the time people are like, yeah, go ahead. Or if they're a songwriter, they're wanting to write that lyric and work upon that lyric.
Yeah, so I'm sure that you've already probably written just a half a page of notes just from this interview, just from things that we've said, I'm guessing.
Bruh.
I know.
Chris.
Surely we had at least one hook in the interview, I would think.
You're not cool
20
enough.
bucks for a friend, I think, is perfect.
Yeah, 20 bucks
there we
for
go,
a friend.
see?
There you go.
So you can use it if you want.
$40 for a best friend.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
you can use it and we'll call
Is
it
that
even.
by the hour?
Oh, use it and we'll call it even, okay?
All right.
He still wants his $20 though.
Oh, okay. So Tegan says she wants us to add her to her bestie list. And you can always use the temporary tattoos. Is some good advice in the chat if you decide that you don't want.
Come off in 2 weeks. I never knew. That would be kind of cool if there
You
was.
just can't
one that
wash
you
it.
just-
You
Oh,
can't
that's
bathe.
true.
All right, so here we go. Brand New Moon, Travis Dukes on the Chris Doc Pro. And don't forget, leave some questions and comments in the chat.
Take a little time to think things through, 'cause I don't need another heartache, and neither do you. Let it roll in your head before you open your mouth. You can pull it back, and once you let Missing awkward silences, tension in the air. You seem so far away, yet I still smell your hair. Let's reunite on a brand new moon, because tonight is already ruined. When you start to cry, ain't it turning back? Let's say our goodbyes and leave it at that. Don't wanna scream and shout, 'cause we can work all this out on a brand new moon. Driving back home, I wanna give you a call, but it'd be best if I said nothing at all. I hear the alarm, I bet you sent me a message. I'm gonna have to pretend like you never left it. It's hard to breathe, my head's spinning around. You seem so close, but nowhere to be found. Let's reunite on a brand new moon, because tonight is already ruined. When you start to cry, ain't it turning back? Let's say our goodbyes and leave it at that. Don't wanna scream and shout, 'cause we can work all this out on a brand new moon. I toss and turn, tangled sheets, hopped out the bed and walked the streets. But a new phase will have to start before the sunlight can reflect on a heart. So let's reunite on a brand new moon, because tonight is already ruined. When you start to cry, ain't no turning back. Let's say our goodbyes and leave it at that. Don't wanna scream and shout, 'cause we can work all this out on a brand new moon.
You know, one of the things I really like about Travis is he mentioned all of these influences that he has in his biography, but he doesn't really sound like any of them. He sounds like himself.
Yeah.
I did notice a little bit more of Tom Petty come out in that one, I think, but I love the harmonica.
I love the harmonies in all those songs.
Yeah, he's
That's
good.
A big deal.
It is a big deal. He's really good. Okay, and we're talking like he's not here.
Yeah, like he's so great.
He's gonna get conceited.
Oh, hi there.
Yeah. All right, so if somebody wants to be like a groupie and just follow you from place to place, they can get that schedule on your website, you said?
Yes, and I also frequently put my schedule where I'm at on Twitter and Facebook and things like that.
Now, we're Twitter buddies for life now, right?
For a low
Yes,
price
sir.
of $10.
All right. I take that seriously. Don't charge me for that.
No worries.
So give us just, I guess, a breakdown of where you're going to be over the next couple weeks.
Yeah, the next couple of weeks. Well, I get to play some weddings from time to time. A lot of times those are pretty cool, so I'll be doing that at a few different times. I'll be down at Nashville at Bailey's on Broadway. I play there about once or twice a week, and then I frequent the Bowling Green, Kentucky area, and so I'll also be in Chattanooga in October. So got a few different places, new places that I'll be playing. Be at the Commodore again soon, but just make sure to check out my website and keep up with my dates, and if you want to be able to come out and catch a show if I'm in your area, I'd love to have you out.
When are you going out to the Commodore?
The Commodore, that'll be in October. I believe it's October the 5th. It's a Monday. I mean, I can look real quick.
Oh, okay. We might try to.
October 5th.
Yeah, we go out to the Commodore all the time. I love listening to just I like the intimate setting and the songwriters. I love that atmosphere there.
Me too.
It's great for songwriters too, because you're able to meet other people that you might want to work with or stay in touch with as well.
I think that the end is fun too, because you never know who's going to come up on stage.
Yeah, it is. It's a good time. You just sit back, relax, and it's not a rowdy crowd, and I kind of like that sometimes. I like to get away from that and just sort of soak in the music. So it's
I can't handle a rowdy crowd.
I bet Travis can get pretty rowdy at his concerts.
I bet he could.
Well, the crowd, I bet.
It just depends, sometimes it might be a rated R show. Sometimes it might be a PG, just depending, upon the event.
Yeah. If you're doing
the kids.
a kid's birthday party, you want to keep it pretty PG.
You want to keep your shirt on.
Right.
Yep. Shirt on.
Well, unless it's a pool party.
Oh, very true.
Yeah. See, there's okay, now we talked during the break about another foundation that you're involved with. Give me a little detail on that.
Oh, yeah. Well, along with Musicians on Call, I've done a lot of work with the Susan G. Komen Foundation. I've got to play their patron event, which is like an event where they put on to kind of thank those who were involved with putting the big race they have on every year in October. And I got to play at that last year and just see all those people that they're running for such a great cure, which is or for such a great cause, which is breast cancer awareness, which is what Susan G. Komen's about.
Sure.
So, and it's just been meet a lot of great people and just get to hear a lot of inspiring stories, and just let you know too that to not take things that you have for granted. So to be thankful for those things.
Absolutely, I love that about you, that you're not afraid to jump in there and just I guess admit that it's not all about you. You get in there and you help other people out, and I'm impressed with that.
I think that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's a good edge too, and not that you do it for that reason, but I think a lot of people get into the industry and maybe they forget where they came from. Maybe they just never were like that, but they just sort of get out there and they just want to sing, just for the bucks, I guess.
Yeah. Well, to each his own, but I'm glad that and not only me, that there's all kinds of other people that want to be involved with those types of things.
Sure, and that's very commendable. It really is.
Sure is.
Okay, now we do have another song, but before we play Cuckoo, and I saved that one for last.
Cocoa Puffs!
On purpose.
I had to say that.
You're so weird.
Yeah, I know I'm weird,
so weird,
and I embrace it.
All right, and I've got to ask Travis the two questions because they're important. So Travis, if you're not, he already took his deep breath. How did you even know? Okay, sit down if you're not sitting down, because these are pretty intense. So
I'm sitting down.
Okay, so if you could have any superhero power, what would that power be?
I think I'd like to be able to shoot ice out and freeze stuff out of my wrist or something.
Out of your belly button, that would be kind of cool.
Oh, that's even better. Yes.
I think you're the first person that ever said that. Now,
really?
Yeah. Now, is that just so
Usually
you can have...
people say flying, invisible, or what's the other one? There's another one.
I mean,
reading
there's been
minds.
some good ones. There's been some good ones, but yeah, those are kind of, So, okay, is that for mixing drinks, or why would you want to do that?
Well, if I'm shooting it straight from my belly button, I can just pull up my shirt a little bit, and I tend to run a little hot, so it'll kind of cool me down.
I got a mental picture now, and I'm having a hard time keeping my composure. Okay, so let me get serious, or a little more serious for a second. Now, if you had a chance to sit down and have a cup of coffee with anybody, and this could be anybody throughout history, anybody living or dead, and you've only got 5 minutes, who would it be?
Oh wow, that one is a tough one.
It's tough.
I only get 5 minutes too.
That's it. Done.
I think I would like to probably Jimi Hendrix. I would probably just want to watch him play for a few minutes, just to kind of take some notes, and then maybe ask a few quick questions and be like, "Thanks, Jimmy, man. That was a great 5 minutes."
You might not be able to keep up with the notes.
Oh, I know it.
I don't know if a camera could keep up, like a video camera could keep up with him. He was amazing.
Great.
Yeah, he sure was. Now, if you had any, and I didn't warn you about this one, if you had any, or let me rephrase it, if you could play it on any stage, what would be your dream stage, your pinnacle, you've made it when you're playing here?
Oh, probably Madison Square Garden, because I'm a huge basketball fan too, and so just to be able to say I played at Madison Square Garden would be, I'd be like a little kid in a candy store just giggling.
Now, with that being said, what would be your definition of success?
Oh, wow. I just to be able to have been successful with something I love doing and have a passion for is a success,
Mm-hmm.
and to be able to, continue building upon it with that success, being able to maybe, make good decisions with the success and turn them into other good decisions. I think that would be a definition.
Now, do you feel like you've already made it in some sense?
Yeah, I mean, in some sense, I suppose it's just, I do get to play, 4, 5, 6 shows a week sometimes. So, I'm able to, keep going and be able to write music during the day. So, another thing that I'd like to do is maybe, have one of these songs be picked up by some artists or be, made famous by me to be able to, to grow on top of that. Because I feel once you get some big one song, the doors open up for you in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I've been told, I haven't experienced that, but, I have seen, people personally kind of walk through the doors, and once something good happens for them in the music industry, if they make good decisions with it, they're able to keep growing.
Sure. And, I feel like you're doing well, because a lot of people would be teachers and they would be playing part-time, but you're like playing full-time and then you're a part-time teacher.
I think that's boss. That is extreme.
So, I mean,
boss.
Yeah, Travis is well on his way. I mean, he's got the voice, he's got the talent for writing songs, and just from talking to you and stalking you a little bit, I know
you're a stalker.
I know that you've got a good stage presence. So
well,
I mean,
I think
he can't afford that $20, so he's got to stalk you.
Right. I was outside the window looking in. Okay, so Cuckoo. Why in the hell did you write this song?
Because he was eating Cocoa Puffs.
Cherry Cocoa Puff. Is that? I don't know if that's how that goes, but
it's close enough.
I guess the song is a story of a very outgoing and very, determined young lady.
Mm-hmm.
So
why am I not surprised? It's always the women that get the cuckoo songs. They're cuckoo. They're crazy. Always.
Wow,
I would never call you
good.
crazy. Okay, so we're going to play Cuckoo, and then when we come back, we'll talk about maybe what's in Travis's head, like what he's working on, because I'm ready for some new music now.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll find out what's going on, and
I'm so ready
when we
for
can
Cuckoo.
expect something.
Like, I want to hear this crack song.
Okay. So we're gonna go Cuckoo on the Chris Top program.
I'm going. 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 I thought, oh no, here we go. She's on her soapbox again. Supergirl, you're gonna save the world and be in bed by 10. I just wish you would slow down and let me push your mind at ease. But I do love the way you love all things, including me. Oh, you can't sit still. You need to pop a chill pill for real. Baby, I love you, but sometimes you're just so damn crazy. You're driving me cuckoo. The way you talk, the way you move, baby, I love you, but sometimes you're just so damn crazy. But I can't help but love the way that you're driving me cuckoo. I'm going. 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 You're gonna wake up and nobody better mess with your plans. I'll just say have a good day. Don't get too much dirt on your hands. And you'll rush out the door with your lunch, your purse, and your coffee. Yeah, you a beautiful handful. You get the chance, you can call me. Oh, you move so fast, trying to keep up with your crazy ass. I love you, but sometimes you're just so damn crazy. driving me cuckoo. The way you talk, the way you move, baby, I love you. Yeah, sometimes you're just so damn crazy, but I can't help but love the way that you're driving me. You got my head spinning like a carnival ride. I'll buy another ticket, girl, drive me out of my mind. Drive me out of my mind. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going. So damn crazy. The way you talk, the way you move, baby, I love you. But sometimes you're just so damn crazy. That you're driving me cuckoo. I'm going. I'm going cuckoo.
If I want to see a video for any of these songs, it's that one. That's the one.
I really liked the line about, like, I started laughing when he said crazy ass.
Yeah.
That was great rhyming there.
Well, I mean, I just picture, like the crazy eyed girl, like with the big eyes, and she's just, always following
Sometimes
around.
you
Yeah.
drive me crazy.
What?
And I have to say,
No,
shh.
that's impossible.
No, don't lie.
It's not even possible. But that's such a fun song. And okay, I got to ask you this.
Yeah.
And this is one of those points where you can just tell me to shut up if you want me to. But is there a significant other in your life?
Yeah. I have a very beautiful girlfriend. Her name is Brianna.
Is that who the song's about?
Is she cuckoo? Is she crazy?
Shut up, Chris.
Just between you and me. You don't have.
It is. Well, that song was about the crazy one. That's why I got one. That
Oh.
Ooh, she got rid of the crazy
Gotcha.
one.
Did the crazy one hear the song?
Do what now?
Did the crazy girl hear the song?
I don't know. Maybe. She's crazy, so yeah. She's probably stalking me too.
Right. She was the one at the window with me the other day. I knew it.
You need to pick better friends.
I knew it.
Because you're making stalkers for friends because you can't pay to have the good ones.
So when can we look forward to some more music coming out?
Should be around the beginning of next year, probably around the springtime, hopefully. I've been writing a whole lot of songs and writing with some very talented songwriters and just trying to, probably in the past year I've written at least, 50, 60 songs and, going to probably hopefully have 100 by the end of the year and have, 10, 11 to choose from that we really
cool.
like.
I can't wait. Can you make it sooner than next year?
Like right now?
Well,
Yeah,
I like right now.
like a couple of weeks.
I'm definitely getting in the works with it, but I don't want to rush it, just because, I want it to be as good as it can be.
Mm-hmm. Now, if somebody wants to buy some merchandise, like, can they go to your website to do that?
You can buy music and things like that on iTunes and things like that. I do have merchandise that I sell at my shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, if you get on my website and you see that you'd like a T-shirt or something, you just send me. You can actually contact me through the website, and we can set up something and send you a T-shirt in the mail.
Okay, so we could do it that way, or we could just show up at a live show and get a T-shirt.
Yes.
And
yes.
Do you have any physical CDs, or is it just all on iTunes?
Yeah, actually, it's a 2 CD package if you come out to the show, and it's there's one disc is has Cuckoo and the other disc has Brand New Moon, Bad Tattoo on, along with other songs that we haven't heard today on the Chris Top program.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Now, if I want to get that stuff autographed, do you sign the CDs and all that stuff too?
Sure. I always like to call home and tell my mama so to CDs. So if you want to make my mom happy, y'all need to buy CDs.
It's important to keep your mom happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. I'm so happy because the reason I contacted you in the beginning, I was actually looking for local artists to interview at the museum in September, and I don't know any local artists. I live in Clarksville, but all of my connections are in Nashville, so it was a little bit more challenging for me. So I know Lacey Caroline. She actually is in Clarksville a lot, And so I asked her if she knew anybody, and you were like the first person she spouted off. So I'm glad I asked Lacey, because otherwise we wouldn't have met Travis. Yeah. So
Very cool.
I think that gives me some cool points just because I know him.
Boom, bam.
Yeah. I'll be like, I know
So
Travis
can you
Dukes.
cash in those points for
No,
bucks?
it's not about that.
It's not about the money, right?
But you have to have $20 so that you can be his friend.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let
I think
that go.
we're past that now.
I can't let it go. It's too great.
But Travis, it's been a lot of fun talking with you, and we need to get you back on the show. So anytime anything exciting comes up, maybe when the new CD comes out, or if you end up in a big concert somewhere, we need to get you back on the show again.
Sure, I'll just keep y'all posted and, stay in touch with you guys. And I had an absolute blast being on the show today. Y'all keep it up, guys.
Well, good. It just goes by too fast. That's the only problem. I wish we had more time.
I can't believe we've already been on here for 40 minutes.
I know. It's crazy. But thank you all so much for listening. We do not, nor will we ever take any of you for granted. I promise you that. So until we broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good, and we're gone.
Maybe a dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time for an acronym.
2, 3, 4.